going to put together a series of videos. I've got several that I want to add to it here in a relatively short period of time, and they're all about DIY rod building tools. Tools that you can make yourself that will help you out in your rod building. I'm going to have several more of these to come here soon, and also I'll be putting more in as I think of new things along the way. What I've got here is a rod blank center finder. Now, since rod blanks are tapered, if you have a mark that you either want to transfer down the rod or you want to mark the center of the blank, that's a little tough to do sometimes because of the taper in the rod. What this little tool will let you do is transfer a mark from one part of the rod to the next, or you can also use it just to mark the center of your blank if you need to mark the center of the blank. I made these in different lengths, and you can make them to whatever length you need to make them at. But what these are made out of are some corner guards. They're clear plastic corner guards that go on corners of walls where there might be a door somewhere or something could bang into the walls to keep your sheetrock from getting damaged. And I found these in the paint section of Home Depot, and they've got them listed on their website as well. These are so easy to make, I really didn't feel like I needed to do a tutorial on how to do it. Basically, all you do is take the corner guard, cut it off to whatever length you want to use, and then I just put a little notch on one end. That way I can more easily line up my pen or marker or pencil, whatever I'm using, on the center line of that little angle. So if you cut one side back, it almost makes a V in the angle. Just cut it at an angle, then you'll have a little 45-ish degree angle at one end, and you can put your pen in that little notched area that it creates. And you could make these with a center line with different colors depending on what you're working on. If you're working on a black rod, a black center line wouldn't help much. All I did to mark the inside of that angle was just take a Sharpie and run it down the center of the angle, and that marked it so you can see through the angle. You can see to line up your marks, and then you have that center line. Once you get the center line centered on your mark, then you can make your mark wherever you need to make it after that. So if you're going to build a rod and it was a black blank, you might want to mark the center line with white. If you have a white Sharpie or whatever you got that you're going to use to mark with, it will stand out better on the rod blank. This comes in real handy if you've got some taper on your rod and you're wanting to make marks on one end and then just transfer them to the other end to start a pattern for a decorative wrap. It'd be handy for something like that. There are a lot of uses that you might come across for this tool. It's really easy to make. It's really inexpensive. You can make them in different lengths according to what you need. It's a handy thing to have if you need it. So if you're starting to get into some decorative wraps and things, you might want to take a look at making one of these. That's all I got on this one. It was a short video. I've got more to come on DIY rod building tools. If you like this sort of thing, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up, comments, all that stuff's always appreciated. And I will talk to you guys later.